Hey Yankees fans, come closer, cause today's topic is serious business. The Bronx is buzzing with anticipation, and some major decisions are on the horizon. If you breathe baseball, live every game like it's the playoffs, and you're already counting down the days until Giancarlo Stanton returns, grab your favorite drink, take a seat, and let's dive into why Ben Rice is suddenly the most talked about name in Yankee Stadium. At 26 years old, Ben Rice is catching eyes and turning heads with a solid performance early in the season. Last year, his numbers weren't exactly eye-popping, a 174 batting average and 7 home runs in 50 games. But every new season is a clean slate, and Rice is proving that statement to be true. In just 33 games this year, he's already notched 8 home runs with a 254 batting average. And if that's not impressive enough, his 904 OPS is showing us he means business. Most notably, he's been filling in as the designated hitter during Stanton's recovery and doing a heck of a job. But as every good baseball story goes, there comes a time when tough decisions must be made, and that moment is approaching fast, like a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. With Giancarlo Stanton set to return soon, the Yankees are facing a big question. Who gets to stay as the DH? According to ESPN's Jorge Castillo, Stanton is aiming to return by the end of this month. After taking live batting practice, his first of the season, he feels ready to reclaim his spot in the lineup. And let's face it, when Stanton is healthy, he's a game changer for the Yankees offense. But for him to step in, someone else has to step aside. Here's the catch. The only other field position Rice plays is first base. And guess who's there? Paul Goldschmidt. And he's absolutely crushing it with a 341 average, 3 home runs, and 17 RBIs. There's no way you pull him from the lineup. And putting Rice behind the plate isn't a real option either. He did some catching in the minors, but Austin Wells has the role locked down now. He's solid behind the plate, and there's no indication he'll be moved anytime soon. So now Yankees management finds themselves in a tight spot. Rice has earned a regular role on this team. But how do you make room for him? Is a position change on the horizon? A trade? Some clever lineup shift? It's still early to say, but the next few weeks are bound to be filled with tough conversations. Rice has made a strong case to stay, but Stanton's return can't be overlooked. It's a real puzzle, one that shakes up the locker room and fires up fans everywhere. While the Yankees wrestle with the Ben Rice dilemma and Giancarlo Stanton's impending return, another urgent issue is quietly gaining momentum in the Bronx: the need to reinforce their starting rotation. The season is far from over, but time is flying. And with the trade deadline drawing near, the pressure to make smart, aggressive moves is ramping up. The big question now is, who's the real difference maker out there? The Yankees have made their intentions clear. They're aiming high and want a top-tier star. And in that conversation, one name is starting to echo louder among insiders and fans alike. Framber Valdez, the dominant lefty from the Houston Astros, a 2-time All-Star, a proven ace, and someone who would fit perfectly into the Yankees' current pitching structure. Sam Bernardi from Heavy put forward a hypothetical trade proposal that would send outfielder Everson Pereira and pitching prospect Clayton Beeter to the Astros in exchange for Valdez. Bold? Absolutely, but very logical if we look at where the Yankees stand today. Right now, only 3 starters have proven dependable. Max Fried, who stepped up as the team's ace with Garrett Cole out, Carlos Rodon, who's been steady, and Clark Schmidt, who's held his own. But for a franchise with championship dreams, and the Yankees always think big, this just isn't enough. Adding Valdez with his powerful left arm will create a formidable trio alongside Fried and Rodon. We're talking about a rotation that could intimidate any lineup come October. Of course, the price isn't cheap. Valdez is about to hit free agency, and according to SpotRack, his next deal could be worth around $70 million. That's a serious investment, but the Yankees front office knows this window won't stay open forever. Aaron Judge, the heart and soul of the team, isn't getting any younger. When you have a superstar in his prime, you push all the chips in. Acquiring Valdez isn't just about fixing a need, it's a message to the clubhouse and the fans. We're going all in. This is our time. There's also the emotional element. Valdez will be coming from one of the Yankees' fiercest rivals in the American League. Seeing a top Astros player in pinstripes would shake things up. And let's be honest, That matters too. Baseball is fueled by rivalries and moments that stir the soul. Imagine Valdez taking the mound at Yankee Stadium, this time to the roar of the home crowd. That kind of acquisition shifts momentum, boosts morale, and stokes the competitive fire. But here's the catch. Will the Astros even make him available? That remains a mystery. Their season has been rocky, but no one can say for sure they'll enter sell mode. If they do, other teams will likely enter the bidding war, and the Yankees offer, Pereira and Beta, might not be the most enticing. That's why timing, player performance, and the boldness of the front office will be critical in pulling off this deal. As all of this unfolds, fans watch with eager eyes, because these decisions, whether about Rice or the rotation, could be the difference between making the playoffs and winning it all. And that's what it's all about. Every fan, every die-hard supporter following this team day in and day out can feel it. This season has the makings of something special. Not just because of who's on the field, but because of the choices being made right now. These are the moments that build legacies. We've reached the final chapter of this story, and what a ride it's been for the Yankees, for the fans, and for everyone who lives and breathes baseball day after day. The weeks ahead promise to be intense, filled with choices that could alter the course of this entire season. The situation with Ben Rice remains unresolved. He's not just a prospect anymore. He's proven that he belongs, but he's stuck behind a lineup crowded with stars and filled roles. It's the classic crossroads between performance and opportunity. That's the cruel beauty of sports. Talent doesn't always mean playing time. Sometimes you wait, sometimes you adapt. And that's where bold decisions come into play. If the Yankees truly want to keep Rice involved, they'll need to get creative. Could he sharpen his skills to become more reliable behind the plate? Could he evolve into a utility player bouncing around to stay in the game? The talent is there, but talent without opportunity is like fire trapped in a glass box. All of this is happening while the trade market heats up and the potential arrival of Framber Valdez looms like a game-changing dream over the Bronx. Just picture it. Stanton returns to the lineup, Rice finds a new role, Valdez joins Fried and Rodon to anchor the rotation, and Aaron Judge continues his mission to bring this team to the pinnacle. We're staring at a season-defining fork in the road, and the outcome will shape this team's legacy for years to come. That thin line between glory and almost is what makes baseball the most emotional sport of all. And this right here is where you come in. Because baseball isn't just played on the field, it's alive in the stands, in your living room, in the little screen you glance at between meetings. It lives in conversations with friends, in family chats, in the shouts you let out when Judge hits another bomb in the ninth. The Yankees are more than just a team, they are a collective feeling. And that's why we want to hear from you. If this video resonated with you, drop a comment below. Would you keep Ben Rice in the lineup even with Stanton back? Do you think the trade for Framber Valdez is worth the cost? Your voice matters more than you realize. Let us know what you thought of the video, what you learned, what stood out. Let's build a real baseball community together, full of passion, respect, and the kind of heart only sports can inspire. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the perfect time. Your subscription fuels this channel. It keeps the stories flowing, the analysis sharp, and the conversation alive. Together we'll write every pitch, every trade, every big moment. We'll celebrate the wins, grow from the losses, and most importantly, believe. Because to be a fan is to be part of something greater than yourself. Thank you for staying with us till the end. Now tell us, what has been your most unforgettable Yankees moment this season? Let's talk in the comments.